If you were here last week or if you've been paying attention to Story Slam at all, in my life, I have diabetes. I found out on December 16th. On December 16th, I was 280 pounds. I was drinking 12-pack of 16-ounce PBRs a night. I was drinking 4 20-ounce Dr. Peppers a day at work. And I was eating 4 snack bags of Ruffles potato chips every day at work. I gave myself diabetes is what I'm trying to say. And I felt fine. I felt totally fine. The only reason I went into the doctor is because I had lost all feeling in my feet and was starting to lose feeling in my hands. I was diagnosed with an A1C. That's the 3-month average of your blood sugar level in your blood. I was diagnosed with an A1C of 13.5. If you aren't a medical professional or somebody who's familiar with diabetes, most charts that you look up online to look at an A1C go up to 14. And at 14, they say, go to the ER. Like if you've done an at-home test kit and it says 14, go to an ER. So I didn't go to an ER because I was already at the doctor. They were pissed at me. They weren't pissed. They were okay. They said, hey, man, like, get it the fuck together. You're an adult now, and like you have to like do things to make yourself live and be healthy. And so I immediately, I was also a smoker. I was about a two packs a week smoker. Yeah, it's like nothing. People, when my doctor used to ask me if I was a smoker, I'd be like, yeah, kinda. And she'd be like, well, what do you mean by kinda? And I'd say, well, I smoke like at most 3 packs a week. And they're like, you're not a smoker. But so I quit smoking. I quit any kind of soda whatsoever. I was a Dr. Pepper addict. My last drink of alcohol was December 15th. Which was incredibly difficult. Yeah, it's okay. Thank you. It was incredibly difficult because I ran a podcast about whiskey. I had a 45-bottle whiskey collection that I sat with in my office every day and watched YouTube videos and drank. That's what I did. Came home from work and masked a lot of my sadness and pain with alcohol. Keep drinking here. I'm not trying to convince you to quit drinking. Hey, John. I'm saying all this because my life is 100% different. And I am happier, healthier. I have more energy than I've ever had in my entire life. I've never been this healthy. I've never been this happy. I recently found a picture of myself from the night before I found out that I had type 2 diabetes. And I have dead eyes. My face is super fat. I have dead eyes. And like, looking back on that person, I can now recognize that he was like he felt like shit and really didn't want to live. And man, life is fucking awesome, guys. I was telling John this earlier tonight. I hate that it took diabetes for me to take my health seriously. But also diabetes is kind of the best thing that's ever happened to me. So like I said, I cut out soda, cut out alcohol, cut out any kind of carb that's in like bread, refined grains and things like that. Anything with added sugars out. My diet is a hard-boiled egg in the morning, maybe a banana in between lunch and breakfast, and then another hard-boiled egg at lunch, and half a chicken breast and green beans for dinner. Since December 17th or 18th, I'm confident by the end of next week I'll have lost 50 pounds. I'm down to 234 today from 280. It's great. My last doctor appointment, this sounds like I'm preaching. I promise you I'm not. I just want to encourage you. My last doctor appointment, the one before that, they were worried that my diabetes had been out of control for so long that I had kidney damage and likely was in the early stages of kidney disease. And I had a follow-up appointment last week, and my body is reacting so well to everything that any kidney damage I had is gone. I do not have kidney disease. They are not going to start me on any kind of diabetic medication because from everything I'm doing, the blood sugars in my body, when I'm testing, my next A1C should be below 6 or so, which is an insane thing that in 3 months I'm going to go from basically 14 to a 6. It's like I'll have non-diabetic numbers. So I tell you all that because I want you to know 2 things. And the first one is actually 2 things. So the first one is try harder and do more. The second thing, I've been living by that for the last month and a half. The second thing I want you to know is that things don't just happen. You are not the victim to circumstance. You are not just, a blob moving through space and time that things happen to. You get to make things happen in your life, and I can't get up in front of people anymore and not tell them how good life is. And so I really hope you understand how good life is. And if you're in a spot where life is not great, I promise you it can be. It takes a lot of hard work. And I'm grateful to be alive for like the first time in my entire adult fucking life. So I want you guys to know that I love you. Okay. All that, okay. This isn't like the Diabetes Adam show. Okay, so